Hello lovely children and my viewers, and welcome back to my channel. Hey children, have you ever visited villages? I know most of you wouldn't have, but for sure few of you have definitely been to the villages where your ancestors would have been staying. Wait, before I start, do send in your entries or your stories about the villages, the fun which you had, the experiences which you had in the villages, and the first 5 entries would get, yes, goodies from the team Kahania. Children, have you been to any fairs? Pre-COVID times, there were a lot of fairs which are happening in the cities also, but they used to mostly comprise of lots of different fun rides and swings and loads of eatery stalls and shopping. Your mothers used to enjoy the shopping there, and you along with your fathers definitely would have enjoyed the fun rides. Now they have changed to trade fairs, which is more of trade and all, and we have hardly seen any fairs happening with this kind of a setup. Well, I'm sure within coming years it would again start. But do you know, children, in the villages it is very, very different. It is a fair or a carnival where the people of all the villages around, and these carnivals or the fairs mainly happen from December to the month March, because probably this is the coolest month, so everybody is comfortable. So children, Lily and her friends became very sad when Mrs. Miles said that they would not be able to perform in the carnival this year since they had lost their music system and all the recordings. Of course, they did not have the luxury of playing the music in their phone attached to the Bluetooth speakers, because they followed the old school art wherein they had recordings in their CDs or which they used to play in the music system for the performance. Well, Lily was sad and she went home, and there she was further sad to see her dad sad. Why? Because her dad also complained that he had lost his guitar and don't know what was happening. In the last 2 days, most of the people in the village who were to perform in the carnival, they had lost most of their important instruments or equipments or recordings, which made them handicapped and sad too. Lily, being sad, went to the nearby lake and sat alone, thinking, why is this happening? But suddenly, do you know what she heard? She heard somebody sobbing. She got up and she slowly walked towards the direction from where the noise of the sobbing was coming. At the back of the tree, do you know whom she found? She found Tina. Tina was her best friend, and she had a little teddy in her hand and she was crying. Seeing this, Lily got really sad. She thought maybe she is crying because everybody is losing their equipments and instruments and they would not be able to perform in the carnival. But however, she asked Tina, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? Tina told her that since she knew that whenever Lily is sad, she would come to the lakeside and then she would sit there. That is why she followed. And because she could not bear what she was doing and what was going on. Tina, listening to this, Lily had her own doubts and she started thinking. Well, she calmed Tina and she said, now you can tell me everything, whatever is going on, and why are you crying? After some time, Tina disclosed what was happening. She said that since she was chosen as Miss Princess last year in the carnival and she did not want to give away this trophy to anybody, whether it is from her village or from some other village, but she did not want to give this trophy to anybody. Hence, she had planned to steal away all the music systems and equipments and instruments from all the people around in the village. Lily suggested Tina and she took her to Mrs. Miles. Mrs. Miles was Tina's mother. And when Tina went to Mrs. Miles and confessed it to her mother, Tina's mother, Mrs. Smiles, realized that since Tina is apologetic and has already realized her mistake, she did not scold her. Tina anyway said that she would rectify all these things, and she went to each and every person from where she had stolen the instruments and returned back the instruments and recordings to everybody in the village. And she also promised to herself that this time she is not going to participate, but instead she is going to do something different. And do you know what she did? Yes, she planned different games for the kids who would come into the village from different villages. She enjoyed so much doing all these things. After the carnival was over and the best performer had to be announced, she happily handed over this trophy to the winner, and the new princess was Meena. And she also congratulated her. Tina was all happy because she had realized a lesson from her own deeds, that by doing such things, it is not going to fetch anything in her life. Cheating, telling lies, stealing, or doing acts which is going to trouble other people, or not telling things to our parents or to the dear ones, it's not going to help. And at the end of it, we ourselves do not feel very comfortable. That is why, children, do not ever get into anything. Well, if you win any trophies, definitely it has to be handed over to the new winner every year. In the school also, if it is so, the trophies are, there are different houses. Every year the new house wins, the trophy is given. Similarly in pageants, Miss India pageants also, the same thing happens. The crown has to be given to the new Miss India pageant. It happens for every place, because nothing is permanent in life, and change is the only permanent thing in life. So children, be prepared for the change. Do not cheat, do not lie, do not steal, and be a very good citizen and a very good child. I hope you like this story, and before I say goodbye, do not forget to subscribe my channel, like and share my videos with your friends and family, so that a lot of people, a lot of children, a lot of kids get an opportunity to listen to new stories. And keep supporting me. Send in your feedbacks in the mail ID given in the description box and also flashing up. So have a happy day. Thank you.